Welcome to day 2 of More Than Enough. Well, today we're going to talk about activating an abundant mindset. Activating an abundant mindset. And I am going to teach you my money flow mastery process. This process I created based on hundreds of hours of coaching women around money, seeing how women think about money, and also how I was able to triple my six-figure corporate salary my first year in business. So I went from $105,000 a year salary as an accountant with a law firm to making $300,000 the first year of my business. I learned a lot. I learned a lot, and I'm sharing with you what I learned. So I want you to think of this as a pendulum swinging from money fears, which we talked about yesterday, or in video 1, to money flow. So what does that mean? When you have big money fears and you're afraid, your money is not flowing, which means it's not moving like a river. The money is not coming and going. It's mostly going out, but not flowing in, or there's no overflow. In order to create this movement, this pendulum shift, you've got three things that come into play. The first one is your energy. So, who are you showing up as? Are you high vibe or low vibe? So, some people don't like the phrase vibe, but I say it's your vibration. What energy are you vibrating on? Are you low vibrating when around money, like you're avoiding it, you don't want to think about it, you don't want to talk about it? Or are you high vibe? Are you talking about money in a positive way and thinking in a high vibrational way about money? And you can change your energy at any time. You can change your energy by getting up and moving around. Like the flow in your body, the energetic flow in your body can help change the way you're thinking. So if you want more information about and details about this, I have a free membership called Women of Power and Purpose, and I'll put the link somewhere here, wherever you got the video training. And you can get more details on each one of these. But right now, I don't have time to go into deep detail, but I want you to know, look up the definition of energy and look up how to change your energy, how to shift your energy. The next thing, and they don't go in a specific order, action. What actions are you willing to take to go from money fear to money flow? What actions are you willing to take to generate more money? What actions are you willing to take to ask for a raise? What actions are you willing to take to learn greater skills that you can monetize? So AI is a big thing now. So, what if you decided you were going to become an expert on teaching women how to use AI in their corporate positions? Once you learn that skill, no one can take that away from you. But the action has to be to learn it, apply it, and teach it. So, if you want more money, if you want your money to flow, you have to learn skills so that you can put yourself out there and sell something. And then the next one is your mindset. What are you thinking? What are you saying every day related to money? Certain thoughts will shut down the flow of money. Certain thoughts will shift you right back over to your money fears. But if you started thinking, I'm in great demand, my skills are in great demand, I know how to make money, I just have to keep selling, or I just have to keep making offers, those thoughts will start shifting the pendulum over. But you cannot change if you don't take these actions, nothing will change. You cannot sit around thinking, oh, it would be nice to make more money. Oh, I would like to make more money. Oh, I wish I could get a raise. I want to tell you a quick story, and it has everything to do with changing my mindset, taking action, and having different energy around money. And that is that before I quit my job, every year I got a great raise. I started that job making 55,000 and in 16 years I made 105. So some people would say, "Oh, that's great. You doubled your salary in 16 years," which is a long time. But think about it. In 1 year, I tripled my salary. So in 1 year, I went from 105,000 in my corporate salary to 300,000 in my business revenue. Now, no, I didn't put all of that in my pocket. It was a lot of it was business expenses. I invested a lot of it back into the business, back into my brain, really, for training so that I could be able to come up with a strategy like this to even teach you. Because if we're not used to coming up with processes, we have to learn these things somewhere. So anyway, I invested a lot of money back. But the point is, I tripled my salary in 1 year, but yet it took 16 years to double my salary. So you see how this works. I didn't know this when I was in corporate, but when the managing partner at the law firm where I worked, I was an accountant at a law firm, did the books, for 16 years, pretty much did the same exact thing for 16 years. There was no room for growth, but I was afraid to leave because I was making good money. I was newly divorced and I had a daughter to take care of. When I went there right after less than a year after having brain surgery. So that's a whole nother story. But what happened was I was dissatisfied. I wanted to quit my 9 to 5, but I didn't know how I was going to do that. And I was afraid. So I sat there all the time with that desire in my heart, but I didn't do anything. And then what really pushed me was every year I got a raise, got a bonus. So that was part of how, I was able to raise my salary. But in this particular year, the year before I left, um, I wasn't given a raise. And I did the payroll. So two of the attorneys rushed in my office right before a few days before Christmas and said, we're in a rush. We just got the raises approved. Can you enter them in the payroll system, process the payroll, make sure it gets in their bank account by tomorrow or whatever the details were? And I was like, sure. I mean, this happened every year. It was last minute. So I processed I look at the spreadsheet that they brought me that told how much everybody's increase was and their bonus, and mine said 0. So in the 15 years before that, it had never been 0. I had gotten a great raise and a bonus, and I think that year I might have gotten $1,000 where normally I would get 5. So think about it. I was planning my Christmas, all the things, and they told me nobody told me anything. I saw it on the spreadsheet. So the next day, the managing partner came to me, and I was professional. I entered the information. I didn't say anything to anyone. I was upset, but I wasn't totally shocked because I had been there so long. I kept thinking, eventually my salary is going to be capped. And so the next day, the managing partner came and asked me to come into his office, that he had something to talk to me about. And when I went in there, basically, he said to me, the partners and I have decided that you are highly compensated enough, and we are not willing to pay you any more money. Have you ever found yourself in a position where maybe somebody wasn't that direct when they told you you weren't making any more money, but have you found yourself like reaching the glass ceiling, reaching the top of the pay scale? And then you don't know what to do. You feel like you have no options, but you do have lots of options. But the first thing you need to start doing is believing that you can make more, that there's more than enough in this world, that you are more than enough. And then once you learn this process to move from money fears to money flows, then you'll be in a position to make powerful decisions to move forward in your life and your career. So I will see you tomorrow for video number 3. Your homework today is to continue to work on your money blocks, which has a lot to do with your money fears. And really process this. Look up how to change your energy. Look up, like use ChatGPT. Look up what actions can I take to make more money. You literally can put in ChatGPT or any AI software. Um, this is my background. You could even put, and this is a bonus on the training, but you could even put your resume. You can upload your resume and say, based on my experience, what actions can I take to make more money? What can I sell? What can I do? Who can I show up as, or how can I show up in the world to make more money? So that's your assignment, and I'll see you back for video number 3.